It's about 6:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 16th of July, 2020. What is it? Is it like Wednesday or some shit? I think it's like Wednesday. This morning, I rode in with Lise to her work and hung out by the river in front of the hospital until 8. Because you can only go get your blood drawn from 8 till noon. See, I've been screened. Yeah. You used to be able to just walk into that place, stop at the registration desk, tell them that you're going through to go to the lab, and then go sit in the waiting area in the second foyer inside around the corner, grab a number from a little number roll thingy, and sit there and wait for your number to get called to go to the lab. Now you have to walk into the building. You have to stop and see this dude who gives you one of these after he talks to you for a while. Gives you a mask, an official mask, and then cleans your hands, and then you go in to the registration desk, and there they ask you a bunch of questions. I had the lady busting out joking, because why are you here? Oh, I needed a free mask. And Lisa was standing near my ex-wife, so she's like, no, he's here for a blood test. And so then I had to sit there and get checked in by this lady, to get checked into 2 desks over to another lady who checked me in even further to get me back to the lab. Instead of just walking in, letting her know I'm going through to go to the lab and going to the lab, which could be done 24/7. Now it can't. It's between 8 and noon. And only on certain days. You can't go on like Monday or some shit, I don't know, and Sunday or something. But so I get into the lab, and I'm sitting in. She's like, take a seat. Well, almost all the chairs are turned backwards with like police tape on them and shit, so you can't sit on them. There's like 2 chairs and shit. So I'm sitting, and there's this little girl in the chair, getting her blood drawn, that I need to go to. But unlike everybody else, including me, where you just have these 2 little vials they have to fill up, for some reason this little kid needed a big, fat, huge container with a hose running from her. It's like, what are they doing, draining these kids' blood? Couple pints at a time. But God, it was like, and one of the ladies I knew, I didn't know it at the time, and I'm texting Lisa, it's like, this is horrifying, it's traumatizing me, I'm getting scared, I don't want to go in here and let these people do this shit to me, because the kid's crying and shit, and I'm wondering, where's her mom? She's crying for her mommy. And I'm like, these guys are, like, they bounced out of a clown car or something, it's like, they have to keep poking this kid and shit, and it's like, have to keep getting butterflies, it's like shit, and the kid's crying, and the energy's getting real negative and scary, and then when the kid was finally done, which it was just horrifying to hear it, man, and to see these 2 women bent over this kid, how the, thinking of it from the perspective of the kid, where's my mommy, right? And it's like, how you let your kid go back into a situation like that where they're going to get poked with a needle and shit, and you're not there, So, I went in there. It was uneventful for me, except for the fact that where the kid had bled or whatever, there was like, they had sprayed it, and it was still kind of wet, so I was glad I had my older jeans on instead of my new clothes, because I do have a pair of new pants over there and a new shirt from 2 different parties. But anyway, I did a second video for the radio edit version of All Mine, I can't breathe in brackets. And it's like some white devil had it took down. So now it's up in a few places, and I got the download link sent out to everybody that's ever sent me an email or I ever sent an email to. I just clicked and sent that download link out to everybody. So now everybody's got the video and can share it with everybody, 2 friends and so on. And you know, oh, but you won't make no money. I don't care about the money. We're reaching an era where money's not going to matter, baby. You know, it's going to be down to what can you barter, what can you do. Do you have some silver? Because there are some people who will want some silver. But it's like, money's not going to be as interchangeable as, say, skills and services and goods, you see. And Richie from Boston has it right. If you can't afford to go to My Patriot Supply, the Patriot Pantry, you should order some stuff while they can still ship it. For those of you who don't want to have to hunt, you know what I'm saying? Because well, you're gonna need this shit ahead of time and need what you need to know what you need to do to like make a meal out of this shit. Do you need to have water? Do you need to have a way to heat water up? You know, stuff like that. And it's like you have to be able to like pack that stuff into a backpack right along with your tent. So that like you can blast if you need to and survive, I don't know, a week at a time before you like poke your head out and see if it's safe to, you know, go get more resources or whatever. See, that's where I wish things would open up for me financially, because I would like to do that. I would like to have I have a huge supply and I have caches in a few different places, stuff like that, you know. And man, I just love this room. I haven't used the whirlpool yet, but I just love the room. You know, I just love it. It's cost me under a week though. It's like double what I can afford. More than double what I can afford. I actually can't afford the $675 a month room, but Lisa's gonna try and get me into it, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it for now. You know, because well, I'm conveniently close by for Aslan, and you know, for doing the medical procedures that I'm having to do right now. I still have another test to go through, a stress test, and then I'm going to have a follow-up visit. And every time I go into one of these facilities and I walk out without a misdiagnosis for this thing for profit, I feel like I escaped prison, man, for real. Because, well, you know, it's like rolling the dice every time you go in. It's just the time they're going to be like, ooh, you got a fever. You got symptoms. Oh, we tested you. You got it. You know, we did a run on your blood, and you got it, man. You know, it's like, see. So now I have that to worry about next time I see them. They've got my blood. You know, are they going to say that they're, you know, oh, they found it in the blood, right? And that's the thing about getting healthcare right now. I know y'all just wonder, why didn't you get more angry about getting censored, having your video removed? The first version didn't get removed. It didn't have any information subtitled in it. But the second version, they crawled up their ass the wrong way within an hour and a half. I think maybe even like one of my subscribers, which is probably a relative, might have flagged it for meanness, because, well, you know, my relatives are bitches, man, a lot of them, and just horrible ghouls. So it's like, yeah, it could have been something like that. And it's like, you know, I'm not gonna let it crawl up my ass, because, well, it's already out like 10 times more, 100 times more, maybe even 1,000 times more already, you know, because I sent the email out how long ago, and some people do respond to shit like, oh wow, they won't let you put this video out. I'm gonna send it to 2 friends, and they're gonna send it to 2 friends, and each one of them's gonna send it to 2 friends, and so on. And before you know it, everybody's seen in the video what I wanted to share. To the new song, the new mix of it, the radio edit, with the 2 cuss words took out of it, which they weren't really cuss words, just when you put them together like that, where you're describing sodomy, it is. So it's like, yeah, you know, my dick in your ass. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit harsh. But it's like the song is supposed to be like a kind of an angry response to, I mean, you know, it's what should be a normal response to what's happening right now. This song. I mean, everybody should be feeling this way. You're gonna tell me to wear a mask? Fuck you. You know. All right. Here's science. I don't give a fuck about your propaganda, what you got on TV, what Mr. Famous Joe Smo and Blow and Mary Go, whatever they got to say. You know, fuck all them. All right. I'm gonna take care of me. It's my life. You know, I'm doing just fine before you came along, so I gotta put a mask on. Because you run around spraying fucking contaminants everywhere like a little white devil. It's like, if somebody would just take this motherfucker's fucking money and his shit from him, shit would stop. And our president was supposed to do that, protect us from all threats, foreign and domestic. Every person who ever took up that oath is supposed to be, like, you know, gunning for this motherfucker, man. And they're not. He just can stand in his window and hold up signs and shit. He can run amok, you know. His security should be like fucking fleas on dogs, motherfucker. The dogs are hunting him. You know what I'm saying? His security should be scared, shaking in their boots, but they know that, hey, well, people have gotten very hypnotized, zombified. They're in comfort zones, and they don't realize your comfort zone's about to be gone anyway. You gonna let them stay in the comfort zone? Huh. Yeah. And then once these motherfuckers do that, they're supposed to be fighting for us, you know. They're our military, our tax dollars fucking pay their paychecks. How come they're spying on us just because they were told to? You know what's next? You know, Nazi level shit? Well, we were just following orders. You know? It's like, well, censoring and that kind of shit where you're fucking with people and you're slowing down their computers and you're dicking with shit. You're fucking with people's ability to make money at home now. You see? They already can't go out and get none. How's motherfuckers gonna put money on your plate for your kids, for your babies, motherfucker? Because you know the government ain't got nothing without the taxpayer. Okay? That's where we're at. They're too stupid to see that, though, because rich motherfuckers are dumb. Alright? And rich motherfuckers got in control and power. Proving the prophecies that nobody who should have power, fame, or wealth in the end times should have it. I wouldn't want to be lumped in with that. I would definitely be showing that I'm not one of these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Not these motherfuckers, though. Yeah. You know what busted me out laughing today? Richie from Boston, in one of his videos on the road, talking. He just got all pissed off. This motherfucker doesn't cuss like, you know, I say motherfucker every other word. He doesn't say shit like that. So when he did it, he just, oh man, it just busted me out. Because when a man sits pissing some people off. And we got a great protest in this video because, well, they don't want it to get seen. They don't want motherfuckers to read them little red words. It's like, oh no, look at what he said. And it's all true. You know, it's like, wow. You see? We got a great tool with that. Because, well, we can crawl up their ass the wrong way with it. It's a download link. Some of y'all should download it and create your own download link in case they take my Dropbox down. Then, well, it's not the only download link out there, you see. But yeah, I'm giving that shit away for free, you know. The song's on the video. I'm giving this shit away. I don't care. I ain't trying to stream it. I put the link there, you know, in case somebody wants to. You know, but because they might just want to listen to it in their headphones while they're walking or some shit. You know, they may not want to have to queue up a video. You see, but the song's on there. Full quality. I didn't fuck with it. And the most important thing to me is that this shit get fucked. You see? And that somehow or other, I get thrown in this battle against them. And I'm actually effective in it, stopping a blood hole in a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on that level. I mean, not in real, you know, like physical sense.